Hello everyone, Sukineta here with another pathogenic video for you guys. Hope you've been having a good day, good week, good month. Hope you've been taking care of yourselves out there and being safe. Um Basically the same formula. I have not beaten the base setting yet. And there's just so much new stuff. I don't know what's really good together or how to appropriately use it. I think I have a better grasp on how to use the vortex organelle, but once again, not too sure. Caustics seem to still be the best overall, the best all around. I really want to use the lances and kind of see where that goes. And there's some other like weapons that unfortunately we don't get from the get-go. Devs, I'm still waiting to see that mode where we're given all of the options of everything in the game. We get to put it together and just go through endless rooms of constantly scaling enemy health and damage and difficulty and trap rooms. I'm waiting for that mode. So let's just go ahead and get started on our run. These have become longer, but mostly because I'm like talking about what I'm doing, and every time I come across something new, I want to try it out, and it can ruin a run to try something out. So probably a lot of runs will end short, and long runs or runs where I'm doing well tend to last like up to 30 to 40 minutes. And I try to keep these videos short so you guys can just view them at your leisure and you don't have to put a lot of time into I fucked up. I did mean to go with the beams. Sorry. We're gonna restart and run. Yeah, we're gonna restart. Oh, restart just means directly from the beginning. Okay, so we are going to go back to the main menu. I did want to take these off because I want to try a run and see if we run. I also want to see if, depending on the weapon you start with, if different new organelles and stuff kind of show up. I don't know how random everything is. It may just be there's a much higher percentage chance for you to get certain things depending on what weapons you have available. And considering all of the options so far that I've seen, it would make some sense if it was. Oh, they changed how the beams look. Okay, so that's all of them now. I thought it was just the new weapons we saw, but now all the beams look like these sort of candy cane swirls, which I'm not opposed to. I do not think it is a bad choice. I guess they want. Oh, damn it! I guess they wanted to make things more interesting. Thank you. Nope, don't see. Okay, here's our first freebie. Let's see what we got. This is new. Attacks have a chance to deal a critical strike. Is this only for melee? Because it says attacks. 10% chance plus 20% when infused to deal 2 times damage. And the critical strikes gain. Oh, that's interesting. An actual critical strike organelle. Let's do this. It is only a 10% chance. Maybe it would be better to keep it to... How does it... Yes, I get that, but is the Axiom boosting it from 2 times damage to 3 times damage? How is the Axiom boosting this? Because it's saying that it is being... Yeah, the critical strikes gain bonuses from Axiom. So does that make it 2.5 times damage now? Or does that make it 3 times damage now? Or depending on what, this is 25% increase? So yeah, is it like 2.15, 2.10 damage? Be like 2.3 maybe if we're... So that's what I don't know. But anyway, we'll play around with it, see how it goes. That's all we can do. This is very early, so it's nothing that can't be changed. Okay, so range for lasers is always good. I don't need to worry about stamina. Thank fucking god. Slower enemy projectiles. Okay, we'll go with... I'm not going to re-roll. I am going to take the range. Because range for lasers is always good. Because the goal is always to get the elastome so that they bounce. And the longer their range, the more they can... the more time they have to bounce. Whoop. And just like in when I was running the demo, I don't plan to secret room. I don't plan to increase the difficulty until I beat the previous difficulty. I'm gonna... Someone let me know if they found a way to use this effectively. Because it feels like a red herring, right? It seems like it would be really good, but having to stick with the rhythm of the game as you're trying to dodge enemies and stuff makes it seem like it does not make that seem like that is a good thing. Like that it seems deceptive, right? I think I did this one before, right? Yeah, I've done this one before. Oh, wait. We got different mutation options this time. So are even the mutation options random now? I didn't notice it before. But usually we get the circular evolution from the bacteria. And it gives us a bonus to our HP. But yeah, but that's not here now. So even the evolutions are random. Huh. I mean, that makes sense. Like, if you mutate or evolve, you don't really have any control over how you evolve. I've been looking into the developers of this game, and they have other games where you can do that. I really wish... so I'm of two minds. I want a studio to pick up these devs and give them all the money and resources to make a truly spectacular creature evolution game. Like, not... This is also a spectacular creature evolution game, don't get me wrong. But I want one more in the line of Altered Beast, if anyone knows what that is. Basically, it was an old Sega game where you had a human character who was genetically experimented on, and he got different mutations or evolutions depending on DNA he came across. So he had like a bear form, a wolf form, and a dragon form. I think those were the three. And they all had their different abilities and stuff, and he could switch back and forth between them. I think you picked one at the beginning of each run. So I guess I'm looking for something kind of like that. But really, I think I'm looking for something in this vein, just in that kind of sort of RPG environment. I would love a creature evolution game that's turn-based, I guess, is what I'm kind of looking for. Where you have all these different options to put on, and they you know, manipulate your stats and your abilities in different ways and stuff like that. I think that would just be really cool. And these devs seem to be the closest to doing the things that I like with creature evolution. I don't think I've come across anyone else who's really hit the mark as well as this team has. This one is the one I want to do because I like when everything can be connected and working together. I like synergistic things. If anyone else plays Magic the Gathering, I play Magic the Gathering. And you're probably gonna hate me, but one of my favorite tribal decks is Slivers. I love that they all work the way they all work together. I love that synergy. One of my other ones is Allies, and one of my other favorite ones is I'm trying to think, because I have a bunch of favorite tribals, but I'm trying to think of the ones that all synergize by working together. I know Allies is a really good one because of the way it works, and I know Slivers because of the way it works. I think the other one would probably be Merfolk, because they give each other buffs out of the ass too. One of my friends, I built him a Merfolk deck, and he's never looked back. He just keeps improving it, and it is the most god-awful thing in the world to deal with. Like, fucking A. Okay, nothing really here that I even want or need. This is a very good organelle once we get the elastome, because once beams are bouncing, they're traveling further, so they get bigger buffs. This is very good. We'll keep it in the stash for now. It might come in handy with, when I evolve and get more room for stuff. I was right in its face and it caught me. Okay, cool. Shop. I think we've explored everywhere else and found the secret room. Cryosphere, a continuous beam that freezes enemies held in it. Okay. So, oh, and the Pyrozone, and I have enough for both. Okay. I would like to play around with these beams. So this run, I want to be able to showcase and have you guys run into new stuff along with me, because I could just sit on the, I could just sit for like a day and just run through everything over and over again, and then just come back with, you know, I found this build, and then do runs until I got that build together, and then only did a video, and then only recorded that video. But I like discovering the new things with you guys. But I can do it the other way if that would be better, because you guys want to see me actually finish the runs. Let me know in the comments how you want that to go. I don't have a preference. It does not matter to me. This is for, I'm enjoying just playing the game. So my suggestion is for your enjoyment. What makes you enjoy the video more? Would you rather me just come back with a build, finishing the run, and it's beating the crap out of everything? Or do you want to go through the process of me learning everything with me? And I just assumed it was more interesting to go through the process of learning with me, rather than just me going, hey, here's a build that blew up the world. And both of them are appealing, don't get me wrong, both are appealing, but okay, so I don't want to merge you guys yet. I just want to play with these beams. I think what we're going to do, we definitely want fire, because I think fire procs the vortexes probably the best, or something along the lines of fire, because you shoot them, they catch fire, and then when the fire ticks, that will create the vortex, and that keeps everything away from you and centralized and crowd control. So I think fire is the thing that pairs with vortexes the best. If you want to do like long range sniping crowd control, right? If you did like I did in the last video, I think, and you just want to fill the world with devastating shit, then yeah, you just do it the way I did it, really. But yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of that and take the DNA, and then we are definitely gonna grab fire, because it will come in handy later. When overcharged, it's 20%. It helps with rooms. We will, yeah, this is another reason why I wanted it, and I didn't actually think of it. I just did it instinctively. Definitely want this to replace this when we're fighting the boss. And I think we're going up against the boss next, so fuck it. We'll do that. Because I think the boss is next. I think we're done. Oh, and I'll take those. And evolution. Let's take... That is very tempting, but it is a double-edged sword. But it is a definite double-edged sword. There are better ways to get this damage without taking double damage, just straight up. Now, if you've gotten yourself to where you are highly defensible, take this. It is a perfect buff on top of it. but I think there are better ways for me to get the damage I want without having to take double damage right now. So I think I'm going to take the stash space because those are both good options. So I don't want to re-roll. Yep, and we're off to the boss. Okay. Yeah, and I can just keep it going because I has infinite stamina. Don't you dare try to fix it. But infinite stamina is fucking broken as shit. It's so broken. It's so broken. It's so broken. The bacterium would not be like, I feel like the bacterium, because of it, is just the default best character in the game, and it wouldn't be without it. It probably wouldn't even be, it would not be the best character in the game without the infinite stamina passive that it gets. And what I actually think should happen is all of the characters should get a passive for infinite stamina. And you can make it cost however much you want in the skill tree, but I think they should all get it. Because managing your stamina is a pain in the ass. That's just my personal perception. Having to manage stamina in order to attack your opponents is just annoying. It is an inconvenience. Okay, that's nothing. We'll take the Ecozome and we'll put you over here. We may have, I want to mess around with these beams. Once again, this will go really well with the Elastome as well. And if I could get some other elements, like, I actually don't mind just keeping these and then also having these, because these fire on intervals. This is a continuous beam. It's 25 damage per second. These are 45. So why don't I go ahead and just upgrade these? And if we can find another set of 4s, we will upgrade these again and put the 4s somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. But we can put this back on for now. And moving on to the next area. Yeah, that actually, I feel like the continuous laser beams make the bouncing beam build even better, because now you can just, especially on the bacterium, because now I can just go around with them always on. I never have to let the button off, and they can just kill everything that even it tries to exist in the same area as me. Get wrecked. Oh. Getting stuck there a little bit. They do less damage, but because they're continuous, it is if you have to manage, I don't think they work very well if you have to manage stamina, because you have to put all of your mutations into greater stamina pools. I'm actually surprised there is not anything in the game so far that I've seen, and there might be and I just haven't seen it. There's nothing in the game, no mutation that reduces the amount of stamina you have to use. Yeah, you can get more stamina containers for a bigger pool, but I don't remember seeing anything that reduces the amount of stamina that you use. For each point of thrust. Might be worth it. Let's actually no, let's take the health, because who knows when I'm gonna come across a really good one of the cysts and come across a really good item that, you know, requires 4 or 5 of my health bars. So let's get out ahead of that. And there's the Vortisome. Just keeps popping up. Just keeps popping up. A bouncing fireball that bursts. Nah, I'd rather have the Vortisome. Now I just need to evolve and get more slots. Damn it. I was hoping I didn't do that, but I ended up doing that. What can you do? Okay. And this is on the this is all predicated on do the continuous beams work with the elastome? I don't see why they wouldn't. But I mean, we have to see, because also they don't pierce, right? So, but and the normal beams seem to, because you can see them going through, but I don't know if they actually do damage to enemies behind them, because I know it made my my build much better when I had the pierce organelle with them. Okay, we've done the concussive before. Discharges accumulated electricity to nearby enemies. It accumulates it. Oh, it's the galvanic sac. They changed the icon. That's the word I was looking for in a previous video. The icons. They've changed some of the icons. Yeah, that's a different icon. We'll take the extra health. Might need it. I do tend to get myself hurt a lot. Yeah, and getting range, because the beam, look, the beam has a range on it. So yeah, getting an increased range also helps with that too, because there is a actual range for the continuous beams, whereas these don't. Like, I get range for them because when they bounce, I want them to keep going, but I actually don't know if they have an actual max range. They may not. Range may not be good for those after all, actually. Yeah, being able to freeze things in place is so good. Crowd control in this game is king. To just be hey, stop it. Yeah, crowd control in this game is very much king. Keeping all of these assholes under control, jeez, definitely necessary. I hate taking that because it's random. Let's reroll. Okay, we have more range, and I think I actually do want that. Frozen enemies. Ooh, but frozen enemies take 50% more damage. I want the range to extend the distance of the beam, but frozen enemies take 50% more damage is also really good since I'm freezing them. Yeah, let's take the extra. More damage is just for the best. What's in the shop? Lobs a delayed yeah, we're not fucking with that. There's the cryozone, but we don't really need it because the weapon is fulfilling that slot. That is also nice that weapons can kind of take over the function of organelles, so you can, it gives you a lot more variety to your build. So let's re-roll. There's the ruptuzome, but I can't really do anything with it right now. Okay, let's go ahead to our next area. Yep, if all of you could just stay right there, I'd appreciate it. So this gets a lot more dangerous once I can bounce things around or get most of my attacks to hit like that. Oh, did I miss the secret room? I may have missed the secret room. I wasn't particularly looking for it because I was playing around with the beams. I don't believe I saw it in any of these places, so I don't think we've gotten there yet. If there is one, because I'm pretty sure sometimes there is not one in the area. I do believe it is random. Often there is one, but I don't think there's always one. I think sometimes there's just not one available. Okay. Oh. Okay, I see. It's like as you hit them. Oh, but look here, bastards. Alright, yeah, so those beams also pierce. Huh. The problem is, how would I use... My issue is, how would I use this, though? Now, for beams, I think this works perfectly fine. It's just... I'd have to have like 2 elastomes. Oh, here we go. Here's the yeah. There's my boy. I like that one the most. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is good. I just don't have the things I need to make it good. So yeah, we're gonna go with with the tried and true. How do I want to do this? So fire, because we want them to do fire stuff. That's the whole problem with the vortisome. You only want it connected to one organelle, because I only want it connected to the fire one, so that the fire procs it and the weapon doesn't. That's the actual issue with the way the vortisome works. Because what I would do is I put it here. I would put the vortisome here, because it would connect to this one. This one connects to all the weapons, and the weapons will apply fire. Fire will proc, and then that will proc the vortex. Is how it works in my head. The problem is this is also attached to these. Now I could move these, but any weapons I put here, it's going to do this, and that is a problem. But with the other ones, it's also just as much a problem. There's no way there's no way in these evolutions to get around that problem. And when you have the vortisome connected to weapons, it pulls enemies into your face. And that's why I had to end up getting the daggers, because that would protect me from that. But we're gonna go with this. Take the extra health, and I'm gonna put fire here, vortex here. I think we're looking at the boss. No, we have one more room. So, okay. So this is how I wanted it to work, like that. So no. Okay. So, okay. Maybe the problem's been solved. I don't know. Or maybe these just, because they're affected by it, so maybe they just weren't hitting it. But that's how I want it to work. That's how I want it to work. Okay, so that was killed. This is 25%. I do believe we do this because that's a bigger buff. I mean, I know it's double damage when it procs. I don't know if that's better than having just a 25% boost in damage. But we do have one more room, and the secret room I assume is in here, if it's here at all. Yeah, so you want the vortexes to happen back there, because then they keep all the enemies in one spot. They keep them away from you. You can dodge anything that they shoot at you. All's good. Let's see. Stop it. There's the secret room. All right, armor. Actually, just in time. Let's see what's in here. Okay, course. All right. So do I just the rupture zone? The rupture zone would boost our damage, might come in handy. So yeah, let's grab it. We have space, so we'll pop it in the stash space. And off to the boss. So you don't do anything for us. So do we use this for the boss for that 10% chance? Or do we go with the 25% buff to... Because this connects to... So this is proccing on the fire as well. It'll then proc off this, it'll then proc off this weapon. But our main source of damage with the other things affected by it, it will proc for, as well as the vortexes. So, or do we just want a direct 25% bump to all damage? Let's see if we see any real difference here. Oh, it's you, of course. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. I'm like maneuvering off peripheral vision while I'm watching what it's doing. Because I have to stay within a certain distance to make sure that the ice laser is hitting it. Oh, yep. Well, now it's a DPS check, and oh, fuck you. Yeah, now, and at this point, I have more health than you, so fuck off. Okay, anything? Oh, Galvanic Weave showed up. Damn, all the good stuff. All the good stuff is showing up. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna take the Galvanic Weave because it's the Galvanic Weave. Well, balls. The Ruptizome isn't as good. We're using this to buff everything while we clear rooms. Maybe get rid of the Echozome, but I like I mean, to be okay, so the Echozome and the Galvanic Weave kind of serve the same purpose because the Galvanic Weave is also splash damage. Lightning arcs off of your attacks and they hit and they go at multiple enemies, and this is just another AoE. The Ruptizome is kind of the same thing. I would much rather get rid of this, but I think we get rid of this because until we buff it, it's not gonna see much. I'm not gonna see much of its potential until it gets buffed, and just a straight 25% damage consistently or constantly tends to be better than a small chance at double damage. Like a 10% chance at like 5 times damage would be one thing, but just to do double damage when I can just have a 25% increase in damage consistently and always on, yeah, I can't make it make sense in my head. Okay, on to the next area. Oh, let's what are we taking out for this? I think the Echozome comes out for right now because this is just better, this is just better, this is just better. So unless the Vortizome becomes an actual detriment to the build, I'll keep it on because and I don't know what I'm gonna do about the evolution because need the Elastome. It is necessary. Really? Last second, I killed everything, but the I killed everything in the last second. Tagged. Okay. Oh. Yeah, see, pulls them in. That's the problem with the Vortizome. It pulls them in. Oh, pulls them in like that. Okay. Yeah, I want to use the Vortizome, but I think I need a specific kind of thing though. Well, it's already connected to that. It's already connected to 2. So here. Yeah, we want that. So let's connect to that, connect to that, and connect it to that, right? Yeah. So we're gonna try this. I want to use the Vortizome, but right now it's dangerous for me to do so. So I may end up getting rid of it. I feel like you need specific things or a very specific build to make the most of it. And I have a form of crowd control in the beam. I just need the Elastome to give me AoE crowd control. Because right now it's single target. Like, pulling things into my face is not what I want to do. Ooh. More cores. Higher rarity. Yeah, higher rarity just always takes precedence, really. Alright. Don't see a secret room here, so on the next. Ow. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, the moving hazards are a goddamn pain in the ass. Fuck you. Yeah, the moving hazards are a fucking pain in the ass. Oh, god fucking. Fuck. All my health to moving traps and shit. Yeah. Fully restore HP, yeah. Don't have a choice. Things are getting more difficult, especially with shit like that. Yeah. What a fuck. Oh man, that was fucked. Okay, of course. Cool. Not gonna complain. Yeah, that room was, yeah. All right. Attack speed is not really what I need. No. 40% lightning. I don't think I actually need that. Let's see what else we can. Okay, 10% chance in damage. Cores, random weapon. Okay, I'll take the 10%. Extra damage to everything. We're up here. Small room, lots of stuff that doesn't know the meaning of hit stun. Gotcha. Oh yeah. Devs are devious. Oh, and then you gave me another one after I got rid of the first one. Okay. Well, I appreciate that, I guess. Yeah, well, now it's like, well, what if I get another one? I can upgrade it, and it'll be better. Yeah, then it'll be 20% for 3 times damage, you know? Like, that would be worth it. But you can never know if you're going to. We might find one in the shop. I don't want to keep the Rupture Zone, but all right, we'll get rid of the Rupture Zone, and just in case, since it gave us one there, it might give us another one. There might be a good chance that it'll give us another one, so might as well. Okay, there's the shop. We got one more room. It's right here. Might as well get it done. Yeah, the clouds should go away when they die, because I can't even go get my either DNA needs to not disappear, or enemy attacks need to literally disappear the moment they die, so that they don't interfere with you being able to go get the DNA. No. No, nothing of any note. I do. Let's re-roll again. There's galvanic sac. An enhancer. What do I want to enhance? Actually, it might be worth it to enhance that now. No, it's still just a 10% chance, and then it's 3 times damage. So it's always just a 10% chance. I mean, it's 3 times damage. At that point, 3 times damage might actually be worth it. But then again, I could buff any of these. Yeah, longer freeze time, more damage. More damage. Just a 40% damage buff again. So yeah, unless you can get this boosted, and that's what I was saying with this one, it's great to get, you know, extra damage, but if it's only ever going to be a 10% chance, then the damage you get has to be massive. So it needs to be like 4 to 5 times damage for this to be worth it. So it would be something that would just, I feel like, sit in your stash until you got it graded to that point, and then you put it in. Because then it's absolutely worth it, because if it ticks that one time. Now it's 10% chance of every attack. So if I'm using like the caustic secretors, I'm most likely going to get this very often. So it also depends on the weapon. But for the lasers, considering the intervals and whatnot, I don't know about that. Let's increase. Yeah, let's just focus on fire. Let's focus on fire. Okay, so boss time, I do believe. Yeah, I believe it's boss time. So let's just buff everything and hit the boss. Expert maneuvering. Yeah, I know. Oop, there we go. Get fucked. More damage for ice. 100% extra damage while frozen every time. Let's take the extra damage here. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, and here we go. You, especially with my current setup, you're absolutely worth it. Cryopulse. Okay, so we're taking you. You replace that just completely, so you just stay in the build now. 20 per. Okay, so when it's overcharged, you get 20% chance. I don't know if I have what the I was gonna go back for the shop, but nah, not gonna worry about it. I don't feel like my build is as solid as it should be, but I also haven't gotten the thing that I want the most for this, which is the elastome. It has eluded me. It just has not come up, and that sucks because it makes this. The elastome is what makes a bit. You are pissing me off. The Elastome is what makes a build like this really shine and really solve the game. And I had hoped to have it by now. I'd also thought I would have evolved by now, but nope. And I'm pretty sure I have another evolution on the way. This fucking thing. I think it buffs them or heals them. I am not sure which, and I don't care now that it's dead. All I know is it's a priority target that has to die fucking immediately. Okay. This just never really works for me. Like, this just never really works for me as a build. Like, this used to be like my favorite evolution, but then I quickly realized how limited it was. This is literally you basing everything on one particular organelle and then just buffing that organelle with like 2 other ones, and then what you're doing is then buffing those 2 other organelles with stuff below them, but you don't have a lot of options. This is meant for you to have a lot of guns. Yeah, like that's how it balances itself, by you just having a shit ton of guns. Maybe this has 6, this has 5, this has 6, and it's just the arrangement. I don't think I've taken this form before. Here, let's take a look at this. How could I? Okay, so we have these together. So these would fire. Oh, we'd want that, yeah. Because this is the main one. It'll get buffs from both of these. These will get buffs from it. We want this buffing this. And it buffs. Okay, so we want that. Yeah, we absolutely want that there. This is fine here, buffing those. Actually, this over here, because these are my 2 main ones. This is mostly crowd control. I know it does damage, but it's mostly crowd control. And then this will echo, and that will echo, which is not bad that will echo. So, no, this isn't too bad. I just need more guns. I literally need more guns. So when we get to the shop, I need to see about getting more weapons on here. Like, ASAP. Both these slots need to have weapons. And then we'll see what to do with these back here. If we find the Elastome, well, the Elastome isn't really going to work here, though, is it? It worked with that other evolution in the demo really well, but with this evolution, not so much. Now, the Elastome could work for this, but that means the Elastome becomes the center. We pick 2 to back it up. And then we figure something out here, because this slot is going to be buffing these 2 while they give this one all of their advantages. And then I guess use this to buff. I mean, really, I think it would look like this. Or no, it would have to look like something like this, where this is buffing this to buff their damage, and then they give, you know, even better benefits here. But this doesn't connect to that, and this can't buff that. So, but this would work and make all this, yeah, like that would work. But then, so I probably want this, because then this works because it procs off that. This gives it that. but the elastome would be here. So if this is the elastome, this actually goes down. Let's say the galvanic weave is the elastome because all these are lasers. So we want this here, this would be here. They would be buffing each other, but they would be based off. But if everything's bouncing, these are everywhere now. I just realized that. If everything is bouncing, these are everywhere. These are also filling the screen. These are also filling the screen. Fuck. Actually, I think I'm going to have to go with this evolution because of what I want to do. I just don't know if I'm going to get to do it. Yeah, it's because of what I want to do, but I don't know if I'm going to get to do it. Yeah. More beams. Okay. I'm just going to jump in and take what I got and try to make it work. But for now, we're doing this. Yeah, we'll do it like this, and we'll see what we can do. I don't know if there's another evolution after this. I have to wait and see. I am bigger, so it is definitely going to be harder to dodge things. So I'm glad I have as big a health pool as I have, but we'll see how this goes. You all suck. You all suck so much. I hate you. I hate you. You and these fucking fireball patterns. I hate you so much. Yeah. Oh man, if I had the caustic secretors are such a good all-purpose weapon. Is why they're my favorites. I like what the lasers do, but I do not favor them over the caustics. I just like what they do once you get the elastome on them and they just fill the room with death. That is just really cool. But man, the caustic secretors are just they're just so good, and I don't have the health for that. I'll have to come back with them. I'll have to come back to that at the end of the run if I have the health to give up to it. You may all kindly fuck off. Yeah. I've got to stop predicating my builds off of getting one, like, an interaction that requires two things that I may never get together now because there are just so many options in the game. I should just stick with the caustic secretors because they're so all-purpose, and simple and universal is always stronger than specialized. Simple and universal is always better than specialized and strong. Because simple and universal always gives you the option of strength, whereas specialized strength can be so easily diverted. Fuck, they're hemming me in. Walls, you needed a paint job, so I painted you. Don't be a dick about this. That fucking brown cream that we got when we bought the house was not gonna fly. So you gotta highlight it purple. It is better. Fuck off. Die. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Ugh. Thank you for dying. I appreciate it. Doing all the fucking damage you could. Fucking asshole. Jeez. One bad moment. You get positioned wrong even once. I do want this, but overcharged strength with this is I haven't gotten the Star of the Oxiome in a while. I'd have to say. It's been a while since I've seen the starved Oxyome. Yeah, we'll just go down. These new enemies are such a goddamn problem. Oh. Yeah, see, I'm just not doing enough damage. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have held out hope to get the Elastome. I guess that was a mistake on my part. Because this just doesn't work with it. What I want to do doesn't work without it. Like, the beams just aren't otherwise strong enough. Oh, fuck. I tried to dodge it. But yeah, if you get into the liver and you're not just instantly clearing rooms, your build just isn't hitting what it is hitting. And I was hoping to get to the shop and maybe find what I needed, but no. So yeah, and that was a 56-minute run. Jeez. Okay, we're gonna end it there. Thank you guys for watching. Continue having a good day, having a good week, having a good month, taking care of yourselves and being safe out there, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Later.